Hello, all, and welcome to another episode of excuse me, Iskandars travels in multiplayer Minecraft. Um, Today's episode is going to be really kind of short. Update on how things are going in the dome, and actually the big point is here a recruiting drive, I guess. Uh, this server's gotten kind of quiet lately. There's about about four really active people, and there are two or three who are sort of active. Um, and and we can use more people, more life. Not just to work on the dome. You don't have to if you don't want to. But it's also to work your own thing and kind of add a little more life to the server. Um, there are a lot of interesting, cool projects out here, and I like to see more of them. Where was I working? um, so, the big part of this video is saying, hey, if you want to join, come, see the dome for yourself, leave me a message. And I'll give you the address for the server, or join my mumble, which I'll leave a link to in the comments here, into the description. Anyway, that's enough for the recruitment drive. Let me show you what's going on. I need to go outside for this, and it really should be day, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit here, just so you guys can see what's going on a little better. I went through and renovated, I guess the word, the dome a little. Yeah, I guess renovate's a good word for that. You can see how big the thing is getting. Maybe you can't. $150 meters end to end. Just over that now. We've added a warehouse. We are removing the chest down here because we're going to move the whole platform down here in a minute. We've added, hold on a sec, there we go. We've added warehouse storage, which is this is still under construction. But you can see that when complete, it'll hold 240 large chests, which should be sufficient for the amount of blocks that we're going to get. We may need to expand. We'll see. Let me go out here. The big thing is I have gone through the effort, and it was a big effort, of replacing all the dirt that used to make up the walls of the dome, and replaced it with pure stone. This glass used to be inset here. I raised it because that's where it should be. It should be raised to this level. I added the ring of glowstone, and then I made what was left of layer 2 glass as well. It makes some rather neat, I don't know how you can see that. I'll make it so much you can see it a little better. Fairly interesting patterns of light and shadow on the floor of the dome. I think once we get all the way down to the bottom of the dome, it'll look even better. But yes, the walls of the dome are now stone. So you can get a a much clearer view of what actually makes up the dome and what is actual natural mountaintop. Let me show you what we're talking about here. See, now the dome is an actual structure that has more or less sunk into the surrounding landscape. And we have dirt on a tree. I don't know. People do weird things sometimes. Anyway, let me see if I can get down easily enough. The dome makes for a good staircase for this in most cases. It should be noted that as big as this dome is on the outside, This is only the upper third. The remaining 2/3 will be in the ground, although we haven't quite got finished making those yet. You really kind of got to step back and away from the dome to give you an idea of its pure, holy crap, what was I thinking size. That's what it looks like from the outside. While I'm here, let me show you something. You're wondering what that is? Here, I'm going to get you a better look at this. For illustrative purposes only, we're going to elevate a little bit here. Now where to go? I guess I'm right on top. There it is. Yep. That would be a door. Somebody went through the effort of building a door way up here in the air, and then I'm guessing they use sand or gravel. Because you knock out the bottom block of a door directly, the door will pop. However, if you build a sand pillar and knock out the bottom block where all the sand drops, the door will stick around. And then do the half door trick. Yeah, I don't know either. That's kind of odd looking. Never noticed that before. Huh. What odd mountain formations we got around here. Or that may be a chunk error. I'm going to check that out. I'll be really glad 1.5 gets here and all the snow and rain. They'll recoat the ground around here. No, that's an actual honest to God mountain. That's just weird. Anyway, you'll actually recoat the ground around here with snow like it's supposed to be. A good half the dome should be coated in snow, and it is not. Because I have, disturbed it. Having natural snowfall. Secret entrance to the dome. Maybe not so secret. Dome has punched its way into several caverns. And of course we got loading errors out there in the distance. What appears to be a floating lake way over there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I know where that pond is, too. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it went. But yeah, you can see the, that's distracting. The ring of glowstone that I've added. More of the glass here. The dome extends, we got the rough dug down to 51 now. The dome itself extends down to, I think, 56. Let me go check that. Yep. Let me give you a better view of that. I have to go stand in the middle of the dome. It's very distracting. Gotta love chunk load errors. Anyway, let me try that again. You can see where the stone of the dome lies. Nice aerial overhead view of the map here. Another big feature too is that one of my people working on this dome, Destro Ursel or something along those lines, has been hollowing out the lowest layers. The dome will extend. You can see I'm down here at layer 12 now. The dome will extend down to here. Let's see. Ah, here we go. This roughly right here is dome center. When the time comes, the dome will extend 90 meters in all directions, more in a big circle, 180 across. And you can see he's been very busy down here, um, including what was a dungeon at one point in time. Big pools of lava. He's not here basically excavating. He's the one responsible for getting us most of, if not all of, there's a slime around here somewhere, the redstone that we've been using to excavate. Yeah, so he's dug so far that way, it doesn't even load. See the fog in the distance? Yeah, he's still got a little redstone in the ceiling and whatnot. But he's dug, phenomenally in all directions down here. That way, when the dome gets down here, we've got, we won't accidentally fall in lava because he'll have the area dug out for us. So we'll be careful not to, accidentally plunge to our doom. He did kind of overdo. The dome should end right about here, and he kind of overdug before I told him to stop. Whoa, got careful. We have actually 2 dungeons. This is the other one. Yeah, see the little spinning pig? That's a multiplayer bug. They all appear to be pig dungeons. So, I believe that's a skeleton dungeon, honestly. If I was to guess. I think I remember. So yeah, he's been supplying the dome above with all of the redstone that we need to power our power tools, so we can actually excavate with some kind of speed. I'm actually very, very, very impressed. Ugh. He's been very careful not to go any further down than this. Holes in the floor are not going to be a good thing. I'll have to patch. I'm still not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the huge, humongous pools of lava that I have everywhere. I miscalculated the dome height. Well, actually, I didn't think clearly. If I was thinking a little more clearly, I would have built the dome another 3 high. That way to make sure it wouldn't come down this far and run across the lava like it has. That's my screw up, and it's a little late to fix it at this point. So, yeah, the underpinnings of the dome. There we go. I wish I'd go ahead and load. That's going to irritate me. Yeah, oh well. Here, let me, there we go. Daylight. It's not loaded. Anyway. Yeah. Love that. Something else that happened, Far Home. This is Far Home. This showed up, you remember how it showed up in an episode where I built a home out here? We had an error. Let me show you so I can get my bearings. That's what I need. Way back when I built a home out here, and Joe Domashevsky took the time then to use that home as a base to dig out all the sand you see here. Yep, all the sand that you see was dug out and hauled away. And, you may be wondering, well, if it was dug out and hauled away, then what's it doing here? Well, that's part of the interesting thing. About a week back now, somebody tried coming out here, and it told them that the teleport was barred. So he made a trip out here, and he could not find the teleport. He could not find Far Home. So I came out with him, and I found Far Home. Or at least I found out where Far Home is supposed to be. I dug Far Home. Let's see here. Far Home was dug into here. And it is very obviously no longer here. What happened is, and we're still not sure when or how, we had a server incident back where we had a server crash. And at a guess, at that point, we lost the chunks that made up Far Home. So when they were deleted or corrupted. So when he came in here to check it out, they were regenerated as a brand new chunk. So all the work I put into Far Home, gone. As a bonus, however, if you go back and look around, you'll see my old videos that all this sand here was dug up and trucked off to build a mountain temple for Domashevsky. I don't know, there must have been a zombie around here. I'll take that. So that's all back. Well, most of it's all back. So, the chunk got completely regenerated back to its old state due to an error. I may, at some point in the future, rebuild Far Home. I'm currently... Oh, dead spider? Okay. Ow. Okay. Anyway, of course, you may remember my Minger sponge out here as well is also gone. I may rebuild that too at some point in time. But for now, I'm kind of really busy. Waypoint, teleporter, bingo. With my dome project. To worry about rebuilding all of that now. Yeah, I don't see Diamond Dragon quite as much as I used to. Awesome guys are out every now and again. Demon Hunt. Also, thank you, Shadow. Mines. Yep, farm. He had a creeper issue. Such as it is. He's growing much wheat, which is good. I have a tendency to fall off of high places. See, there's his house over there. Loading slowly. The big tree. The inverted pyramid, which is... There we go. Hot air balloon. Kind of a nice little area out here. All these nice little landmarks, kind of close together. The dome, of course, being in the complete opposite direction. There we go. Clunk. So yeah, Far Home is gone. It's okay though. I've got... There we go. I've got my dome project to work on for a while anyway. I'd say we're about 40%, 45% done maybe. A lot of digging yet to do. Let me tell you. But when you stand right here, you look around slowly. You know, it makes it all kind of worthwhile. There are challenges. The biggest challenge I got right now, of course, is the floor resembles Swiss cheese. Those holes extend right in my dome walls, so I'm having to patch that as I go through. Both the west wall behind me, big old holes, and I think the east wall is nearly as bad, if not worse. But, you know, let me go over here this way. Yep. Yeah, you can see that the cobblestone on my walkways, where I've been forced to bridge gaps, and that. Oh yeah, it's got big holes. It makes the digging a little easier, if a little more exciting, but it really kind of makes my that's the word I'm looking for. Makes my carving of the dome walls a lot more interesting than it really should be. Yep, this is where I work. Carving layer by layer. Around and around I go. I'm about layer 44, I think. Maybe 45. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work here. I'm flattening my walkway so I can start the next layer. I'm really aiming to get this thing done sometime in the month of May. I was hoping to get done by the end of April, but you know, things just been kind of slow lately. You know, it's spring. People have other things to do and all that. So, yep. I'm going to go back to work here. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. I really hope you liked the tour of the changes I made. You know, to the dome. I think it looks much better in stone. Next time we see each other, that platform likely will be taken down. It's way up there, about 40 off the dome floor now, so it needs to come down. As a lot of work has been done, a lot of work yet to be done, but we'll get there. Anyway, I am Iskandar. This is my Iskandar's Travels. And I shall see everyone, hopefully, on my next episode. Well, it makes some rather neat, I don't know how you can see that. I'll make it so much you can see it a little better. Fairly interesting patterns of light and shadow on the floor of the dome. I think once we get all the way down to the bottom of the dome, it'll look even better. But yes, the walls of the dome are now stone. So you can get a a much clearer view of what actually makes up the dome and what is actual natural mountaintop. Let me show you what we're talking about here. See, now the dome is an actual structure that has more or less sunk into the surrounding landscape. And we have dirt on a tree for construction. But you can see that when complete, It'll hold 240 large chests, which should be sufficient for the amount of blocks that we're going to get. We may need to expand. We'll see. Let me go out here. The big thing is I have gone through the effort, and it was a big effort, of replacing all the dirt that used to make up the walls of the dome, and replaced it with pure stone. This glass used to be inset here. I raised it because that's where it should be. It should be raised to this level. I added the ring of glowstone, and then I made what was left of layer 2 glass as well. It's also to work your own thing and kind of add a little more life to the server. There are a lot of interesting, cool projects out here, and I like to see more of them. Where was I working? So, the big part of this video is saying, hey, if you want to join, come, see the dome for yourself, leave me a message. And I'll give you the address for the server, or join my mumble, which I'll leave a link to in the comments here, into the description. Anyway, that's enough for the recruitment drive. Let me show you what's going on. I need to go outside for this, and it really should be day, so I'm going to cheat a little bit here, just so you guys can see what's going on a little better. I went through and renovated, I guess the word, the dome a little. Yeah, I guess renovate's a good word for that. You can see how big the thing is getting. Maybe you can't. $150 meters end to end. Just over that now. We've added a warehouse. We are removing the chest down here because we're going to move the whole platform down here in a minute. We've added, hold on a sec, there we go. We've added warehouse storage, which is still, this is still under. Hello all, and welcome to another episode of, excuse me, Iskandars Travels in Multiplayer Minecraft. Today's episode is going to be really kind of short. Update on how things are going in the dome. And actually the big point is here, a recruiting drive, I guess. This server's gotten kind of quiet lately. There's about 4 or 5, about 4 really active people, and there are 2 or 3 who are sort of active. And we can use more people, more life. Not just to work on the dome. You don't have to if you don't want to.